Okay, my real thought on pantheism is as follows. Well, it's a nice idea and blah, 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 and I love the Spinozan version and et cetera, et cetera. What I don't like about it is it has the word theism in it. Why is it always about theism? Why can't we just talk about the Gaia hypothesis? Why can't we just talk about the idea of a willful or living universe? Why do we have to put theism in it? Just because we're going to wonder where the material parts of this idea of spirit arise, why on earth do we have to always put it as theism? As if to ask this question, is everything alive? Is everything willful? Is everything somehow connected as part of the living being that we are? Etc., etc. All these questions, they always have to be posed as some sort of theistic question. Well, they're not. You don't need a God for any of those ideas. And in fact, none of the ideas that invoke God are uncorrupted. They're all fucking crazy. Just get rid of theism. Be an atheist. Includes everything. It doesn't mean I'm an atheist because I don't like this kind of theism. Then you're a theist. You like pantheism, then you're a theist. Why do you have to think of it that way? Let's say the whole universe had a conscious soul and you were just a little tiny thought within it. That would not make the universe God. It would just make it big, just like you're not God to the cells in your body. Yeah, you can scratch yourself and destroy them at your own will. Try it because we'll see how much of the pain you can endure. But you can go ahead and do that. Doesn't make you God. Get over the God complex. Nothing can make you God. No amount of power can make you God. No matter how much power you possibly could have, you would not be God, including if you were the universe and you include every bit of energy in the universe. Tremendous amount of energy. You are not God. You consciously form galaxies, still not God. God-like, tremendously powerful, something with which to respect we are insignificant. Fine, all of the above. I'm not saying you're bigger than God. There just is no God. Okay, to be bigger or smaller than. There could be a more powerful entity. There could be a giant entity you're part of. There could be all of these things. None of them will mean there is a God. You could have a ghost soul in a semi-physical or meta-non-physical world or whatever, and there would still not mean it. There would still not be a God. It would not mean there was a God. Okay. You don't need theism. So that's what bugs me, because pantheism is kind of a nice idea. As I said, I like the Spinozan version, and as I have said, I believe by reductionism we're going to find some elemental property that we can understand eventually why that is the property of will to us. Not entirely understand it, but enough to have some sort of connection that we have no clue of right now. It won't mean that the universe is God. If the universe turns out to be alive and thinking conscious thoughts like, geez, I'll make a galaxy, it would still not be God. Is this clear? Would not be God. There would be no theism, no need for theism in any of these spiritual interpretations you might like to have, except for the ones that specifically require God because they want to, which is what's going on. Pantheism. We have to talk about that in terms of theism because everything's theism. Well, no, nothing is theism. Okay, I am genuinely tired of talking about theism. All right.